Most shorts channels don't fail because of bad ideas. They fail because of a few small mistakes that compound over time. None of them kill your channel instantly, but together they are the reason why a lot of shorts creators never get traction. Based on my own experience running multiple shorts channels, here are 5 mistakes that quietly kill shorts growth. The first mistake is watching too much advice before you even start. A lot of people treat shorts like something they need to fully understand before posting. They watch tutorials, breakdowns and more, and they keep waiting for the right moment. The problem is that shorts don't reward preparation, they reward feedback. You don't learn shorts by watching advice, you learn shorts by posting, observing and adjusting. Advice can be useful as context, but experience is what actually teaches you what works for your channel. The longer you delay posting, the longer you delay learning. Starting imperfect is better than not starting at all. The second mistake is confusing YouTube with sudden activity. This happens a lot with new channels or channels that haven't uploaded in a long time. If a channel has no recent history and suddenly uploads 10 shorts in one day or schedules dozens at once, that's not a good signal. YouTube expects consistency, not bursts. When activity suddenly spikes without any pattern, it doesn't help the algorithm understand what your channel is supposed to be. In some cases, it can even look unnatural. Instead of flooding uploads, it's much better to start slowly. Give the channel a clear rhythm. Let YouTube see a pattern before increasing volume. Consistency builds trust, spikes create confusion. The third mistake is over-editing or chaotic editing. When someone opens a short, they process information very quickly. If too much happens at once, they leave. You don't need 5 effects, moving graphics, emojis and text everywhere. In fact, that often hurts retention. Simple works best. A clear visual, one headline if needed, and subtitles that support the message, not distract from it. Quality matters, but clarity matters more. Your editing should guide attention, not overwhelm it. If the viewer has to think about where to look, the short is already losing. The fourth mistake is impatience. Shorts growth takes time, especially monetization. A lot of creators underestimate how long it takes to qualify. YouTube Shorts monetization is based on engaged views, not total views. You need 10 million engaged views within 90 days to apply. In reality, that usually means around 20 million or more total displayed views. That doesn't happen overnight. There will be phases where growth is slow and phases where momentum picks up. Impatience leads people to quit right before things start to compound. Shorts reward persistence, not urgency. If you expect fast results, you'll get frustrated. If you expect a process, you'll last long enough to win. The fifth mistake is using the wrong shorts length. Based on my own experience, the sweet spot for shorts is usually between 10 and 30 seconds. Shorter shorts often don't have enough time to build engagement. Longer shorts struggle to maintain retention. This doesn't mean longer shorts never work, but for most channels, especially early on, shorter and focused performs better. The goal isn't to stretch content, the goal is to keep people watching until the end. Retention matters more than duration. If you want a simple framework that covers the basics, attention, growth and systems, I've put together a free short starter PDF. It's not a strategy guide or a hack, it just helps you avoid common mistakes and focus on what actually matters. You'll find the link in the description, it's completely free. If there's one thing to take away from the video, it's this. Most shorts channels don't fail because creators do one big thing wrong. They fail because of small mistakes repeated over time. Start before you feel ready. Build consistency before volume. Keep editing simple. Be patient and respect retention. That's how shorts channels actually grow. Thank you for watching and make sure to subscribe for free.
Alright, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com, and do not get confused by the website names. SMMShiba and SMMDodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here. And this should be already fine. 2014, 2017, yeah. Now I'm gonna click on buy, confirm, and Now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.